today's OAUG orientation webinar. Today in 30 minutes, I will show you exactly where to access all of the information that you need to make your work life easier. My name is Anna Gross, and I will help you with today's orientation. We are recording today's session, so everyone will be on listen-only mode throughout the duration of our presentation, and this presentation will be uploaded on our website under the orientation page in just a few moments after this call. If you have any questions or technical difficulties throughout the presentation, please feel free to type those into the question box in your control panel, and I'll be happy to help you. All right, everyone, let's get started. Okay. We like to start with just a quick overview of what we do here at the Oracle Application Users Group. We are an international users group. We serve thousands of members all over the world, and we are working to connect you with each other and the information that you need to be successful. We do this by focusing on three main things: education, networking, and influence. We'd like to provide you with the education and educational resources that you need to make your work life easier on a day-to-day basis. We want to connect you with your peers so that you can have those user-to-user conversations and really learn from each other. We're also going to connect you with vendors so you can get that outside perspective. And last but not least, we are going to connect you with Oracle. We're going to help you influence the Oracle community and help you stay on top of all the latest and greatest news in the Oracle world, their products, and when and how they are released. Who benefits from OAUG membership? Well, we like to believe that everyone benefits from OAUG membership. These are many of the job titles that we see often, but we are really here to help anyone who utilizes Oracle applications. If you see the applications that you use on a daily basis listed right here, then you are certainly in the right place. Here we do have a list of the applications that are covered under OAUG membership. Although most of our members fall into the e-business suite or Hyperion categories, we do offer information on all of the applications that you see listed here and more. Often here at the OAUG, we do see questions come in, and two of the most frequently asked questions are: is there a limit to the number of OAUG member logins that can be set up under our membership? Normally, no is not a great word to hear in the business setting, but in this case, it's a great answer. No. You are welcome to add as many of your colleagues as necessary under your company membership. And because we do cover so many applications here at the OAUG, we do often have organizations with many colleagues listed under their company profile. So, if you need to add anyone to your company profile to make sure that they're receiving these benefits, we do invite you to go ahead and add those colleagues so that you're all able to access the information that you need under your organization's membership. The second question that we are asked very often here at the OAUG is, when using our OAUG member logins, does it cost extra to access member benefits? And again, the answer is no. When you are using your OAUG member login through an active OAUG membership, you should be able to access all of the member benefits that you need without paying any additional costs. If you ever have any trouble with this, we do invite you to call us or email us here at the OAUG, our membership department, and we will be happy to help you figure out what's going on and take care of that. We do want to help you enhance your knowledge here at the OAUG, and one of the best ways to do that is by attending conferences and events and really having an opportunity to hear what other people are doing and why and how they decided to do that. Collaborate and Connection Point events are great places to really amp up that networking and talk to other people. Our biggest conference of the year, Collaborate, was just out in Las Vegas a few weeks ago, and we had a great time. This conference is a huge conference. We work with two other users groups, OAUG and Quest, to put this conference on. So we really cover many, many, many different Oracle applications and databases. It's an absolutely phenomenal conference because so much information is covered and there are so many people to network with. If you are a member of the OAUG, you do save $380 per person on your Collaborate registration. That is $380 per person. So that is one of the biggest perks of OAUG membership, And I certainly encourage you to make sure that you take advantage of that when you register for Collaborate 16 next year. We also host Connection Point conferences. These are smaller, more intimate events that are focused on specific product lines or applications. As a member, you also save $100 per person for the in-person Connection Point events. These conferences are a great way to really get involved with other people who are utilizing the same applications that you are. It's a great way to kind of really get in touch with people that are doing what you're doing for another organization. We also encourage you to enhance your knowledge in a variety of ways because we understand that everyone learns differently. One of the best ways we think to learn is through our e-learning events. You can join live e-learning events and have a chance to talk with the presenter or other members, or you can access all of our recorded e-learning sessions through our website 24/7 at your own convenience. All of our sessions are recorded and archived on our website for your convenience. We'll take a tour of the website in just a few minutes, and I'll show you exactly where to access these e-learnings. We also encourage you to consider our conference paper database. Because people do like to learn in different ways, the conference paper database is another amazing resource available to our OAUG members. We do have more than 5,000 white papers ready for our members. You can search through these white papers by keyword, topic, author, different tracks, and many, many more criteria. If you are not a member or if you are not logged in to the website through your OAUG member profile, then you will be able to see the abstract, but not the whole white paper. If you are trying to solve a problem or looking for a good place to start when solving a problem, I certainly encourage you to start here or with our e-learning section. These are two absolutely wonderful resources, and again, I'll show you exactly where to access this conference paper database when we take a tour of the website in just a few moments. We also want to help you stay up to date. And one of the best ways to do this is by receiving and reading OAUG Insight Magazine. This magazine is one of our highest rated member benefits. OAUG Insight Magazine is produced quarterly, and we do send 10 hard copies of that magazine to 10 designated members in each organization. Of course, OAUG Insight Magazine is available to all of our members through our website as well. If you are wondering if you are one of those 10 people who is designated to receive OAUG Insight Magazine, never fear. When we take a tour of our website in just a few moments, I'll show you exactly where you can go ahead and sign up to make sure that you're one of those 10 people. Another great resource available to our members is the OAUG Buyer's Guide. It is produced annually and packaged with the fall edition of OAUG Insight Magazine. And of course, it is available online to all of our members as well. The OAUG Buyer's Guide includes a searchable directory of all the service providers, so if you're looking for a consultant or a third party to come in and help you with something, this is an absolutely great place to start. It also includes how-to guides, case studies, and much more. And again, I'll show you where to access that in just a few moments. Here at the OAUG, we are all about making your work life easier, and we believe that one of the best ways to do that is by connecting you with peers and allowing you to learn from each other. One of the things that I love most about the OAUG is that we really do connect you with other users. We do this in two main ways, through our geographic groups, which we refer to as our Geos, and through our special interest groups, which we affectionately refer to as our SIGs. Geographic groups are made up of people within a defined geographic region. They meet often to facilitate networking and share ideas. For example, the Florida OAUG group is a geographic group that is hosting a meeting next week, next Thursday and Friday down in Orlando. This is just a wonderful example of one of the geographic groups and the way that they've brought their community together to share information and networking and have a little bit of fun while they're doing it. If you are in the Orlando area or have colleagues in the Orlando area, I encourage you to check out the meeting agenda and see if it would make sense for you to attend. Now, I use Florida as a great example because many of our geographic groups are planning and hosting some absolutely fantastic meetings. When we take a tour of the website, I'll show you exactly where to access the complete list of Geos so that you can go ahead and get involved in your Geo. We also want to take a moment to discuss the special interest groups. You'll remember we affectionately refer to those as SIGs here at OAUG. Special interest groups focus on a specific product line or industry. SIG members are often geographically dispersed and only have the opportunity to meet face-to-face twice a year at our Collaborate conference and at Oracle Open World. If you are planning on attending Oracle Open World, we do encourage you to check out our SIGs that will be meeting there and our Geos, and we'll have that information for you in the next few weeks. Another great way to get involved and connect with others is through our Young Professionals Forum. This group is somewhat new to the OAUG. We just kicked it off about a little over a year ago at Collaborate 14, but it's already off to a fantastic start. If you are a young professional or a new professional and you're new to your career with Oracle applications, or if you're just interested in seeing what's going on, we'd love for you to join us through the OAUG Young Professionals Forum. We meet on calls every 2 months to discuss best practices, tips, tricks, ideas, and more for the workplace in general, and to discuss in-depth Oracle applications-related topics. We've covered everything from big data and the cloud to how to build your personal brand. Coming up in just a few weeks on June 17th, we will be discussing doing it all without overdoing it. Carrie Hollick of Nordstrom and Andrew Snyder of Noodle-It are going to be our speakers for this conference. They are two very involved individuals, and they're going to help us understand and learn how to do it all without overdoing it. I would love for you to join us for this call, and I'll show you exactly how to access that registration link in just a few moments. We also encourage you to connect with others by joining our social media outlets. We do have a LinkedIn page, and that's a great place to start. On our LinkedIn page, you can reach out to your peers, share tips and tricks. We also have a promotions tab where you can talk about upcoming non-OAUG webinars that might be helpful to share with your peers. There's also a jobs tab where you can post openings for Oracle-related positions. This is absolutely a fantastic online community full of wonderful people that are happy to help. I do encourage you to post those questions and share answers with others. We also utilize Twitter here at the OAUG, and we do use 2 Twitter handles. First, you'll see our main Twitter handle at OAUG1, and then at collab_OAUG. If you don't follow both of these Twitter handles, I certainly encourage you to do that. Our main at OAUG1 Twitter handle is where we're going to post tons of relevant information. It's a great way for us to push out communications to you and let you know what's going on with the OAUG. If you attend our Collaborate conference, you'll certainly want to follow us on at collab_OAUG. It's a great way for us to keep you updated on what's coming up with our conference, and especially on-site, let you know what's going on and what to look out for. We do encourage you also to help us advocate to Oracle. The OAUG Customer Support Council serves as an advocate for the greater Oracle users community, influencing Oracle product and policy decisions at no additional cost to our members. So, for example, this group has been able to use feedback from the OAUG membership and discussions with Oracle to lead to Oracle's waiver of extended support fees for a number of product lines. This group truly is a dynamic group, and I do encourage you to ask any questions or share any comments or concerns at support@oaug.org. The OAUG Customer Support Council also works to share this information with all of our OAUG members through the Support in Focus newsletter. This newsletter is produced quarterly for OAUG members only, and it's a great way to keep up with what OAUG is doing with Oracle to make your life easier, and it's a great way to get some tips and tricks about what's going on with Oracle support. I'll show you exactly where to access this newsletter in just a few moments. All right, we are going to take a quick tour of our OAUG website. If you'll bear with me for just one moment. All right, we are all back on the same page, and you are looking at the home screen of our OAUG website. So I'm going to point out just a few important things. First, you'll see right here, we have 2 icons right underneath the main homepage. The first one on the left says Get Answers. This is a quick link to our OAUG conference paper database. You might remember that this is where I mentioned over 5,000 white papers live, so this is a great place to start if you're looking for some answers. Right next to that, you'll see the logo for our OAUG Connection Point online seminar. We do have a Connection Point conference. It's an online Connection Point coming up this summer, and it's going to include information about apps tech. If you're interested in learning more about this, I encourage you to click on that link and see what happens. Under here, we do have some other important sections. First, you'll see the News and Features section. This is a great place to come and check every time you log into the OAUG website. It's just a quick rundown of what's going on with the OAUG and some quick tidbits of information that we'd like you to know, and included with links so that you can quick link to all of those things. Next to that, you'll see we have a live Twitter feed coming right in from our Twitter to our website. This is also a great place to check and just see what's rolling in and what's important. Now, we'll travel back up to this blue button up here on the top right-hand corner. You'll notice right now mine says, "Hi, Anna Gross," and that is because I am logged in as an OAUG member. However, I'm going to go ahead and log out and show you exactly what to do if you do not have a member login. So you'll click on that blue login button, and you'll notice here you can reset your forgotten password, update your OAUG profile, or create a new OAUG profile. That's what we're going to do today. All right, you'll see when you come into this page that the website is certainly going to try and help you. You can create a new account on the left, or the website will say, "Are you sure this isn't you?" on the right. If you do need to create a new login, simply fill in the fields right here and go through the process. It looks like I am in here already. So once you've populated your name and email address and zip code, you'll go ahead and click that Continue button, and we will carry on to the next page. All right, when this comes up again, the website is going to try and help you and ask you if you are any of these people here, trying to make sure that we're not creating unnecessary duplicate accounts. I am not any of those people, so we're going to click New Account and move forward. All right, this is an important page. It's going to ask you for quite a bit of information that's all very important. The first and most important part of this is right up here under the Organization Information section. You'll see my employer has an OAUG account, so if you are joining your company's OAUG membership, this is an important place for you to go. You're going to click into the box and start slowly typing the name of your organization. I encourage you to remember here the less is more thought process. If your company often has LLC, Inc., or anything like that at the end, I would suggest just beginning to type your company's base name, your root name, and see what comes up. So here's my company, OAUG. You'll notice right out to the side there are some others that have expired. I'm going to use this current membership and click on that. Now, after you've done that, that is the most important part. You're simply going to fill in the rest of your information here and go through the fields. And if you do have a picture, I do encourage you to go ahead and upload that profile photo right there so that when we see you at Collaborate or Connection Point events or Open World, we'll know who you are and we can say hello and call you by name. All right. And we are almost finished. Now, this is an important part as you continue to scroll down the page. You'll see right here, subscribe to Insight Magazine. I'm going to go ahead and click that box because I certainly want a copy of OAUG Insight Magazine coming to me. And I'm going to continue to fill out this information and make sure that I have all of the fields filled out. And as soon as you've done all that, you're going to click the Next button. Oh, goodness. And as you can see, they very much want you to fill out every portion. As soon as you do all that, you'll come down to the bottom and click the Next button and give the website just a few moments to catch up with you. Now, as you can see, you've created a new user profile. From this page, you can go ahead and edit your information, change your password, make a payment, manage your saved payments, view account history, browse your events or registration, search the membership directory, or you can go ahead and join a Geo or a SIG. Now, we're going to hop over to the website, and I'm going to show you exactly where that whole list is. If you'll bear with me for just one moment. All right, now that we are back on the OAUG website, I'm going to go ahead and log in to show you exactly what it looks like once you've created that profile. All right, now that we're in, we're going to jump over to the membership tab. This is the third tab across the top. We're going to scroll down to the OAUG orientation option. So this is a list of all of our OAUG orientation webinars for the rest of the year. Thank you so much for joining us today. A little bit later this afternoon, you will be able to watch the recording of today's orientation right down here. And you can go ahead and sign up for future orientations if you need to, or what I do encourage you to do is share this information with colleagues who might find it beneficial as well. We're going to go back up to the membership tab and drop down to the Young Professionals tab. I mentioned our OAUG Young Professionals Forum is a new group that is doing amazing things. If you're interested in learning more about this group or registering for our upcoming call on June 17th, you can do that right here on our OAUG Young Professionals page. You can also watch recordings from previous calls that we had last year and this year. And you can read more about us and see what we've been up to. I encourage you all to take a look at that. Next to the membership tab across the top, we're going to go over to Education and Events and scroll down to OAUG e-learning. This is where you can access all of our upcoming e-learning webinars as well as all of our archived e-learning webinars. You'll see right here we do have a quick list for you of upcoming webinars. If you're interested in participating and signing up for this, simply click on the name and you can go right here to this link and register. You'll see right over here to the left of that, we do have recordings all the way back from 2011. So you can simply click on the recordings for whatever year and see what's there. I do encourage you to use the search function up at the top right-hand corner to search for what you're looking for by topic or keyword, as we do have hundreds of recorded e-learning sessions here. All right, next we're going to jump over to the User Communities tab and drop down to the Geos. Here we have a complete list of all of our geographic groups, and each one of these is a live link. So I encourage you to find the geo that fits to you. Go ahead and click on that link and take a look at their website. Figure out when their next meeting is and if you can attend. This is an extensive list, so do take your time and find your geo. Underneath that, we'll jump down to the SIGs. Those are our special interest groups. Now, while it might make sense for you to only be a part of one geo because you're only located in one place, it is advantageous to join as many special interest groups as you feel can benefit you. As you can see, we do have quite an extensive list of special interest groups here. I encourage you to go through all of these, and again, you can click on the link and see what comes up. So you can read about that specific special interest group. There are many, many here to choose from. So once you've looked at this list and you've made your decisions about which Geos and SIGs you want to be a member of, you're going to go back to your website, your OAUG database profile, and here you can go ahead and elect to join the Geos and SIGs that are applicable to you. Simply hold down the Control key and you can click as many of the special interest groups as you need to. Make sure that when you do this, you're going to come down to the bottom and click that Continue button to save all of that information. All right, we're going to come back to our Geo SIG page. Remember, that is under User Communities, and we're going to jump right next door to the Resources tab and scroll down to the OAUG Membership Directory. Through the OAUG Membership Directory, you can look up someone who you've talked to at a conference. Maybe it's an old friend or even a new friend. You can search for people by organization name, first or last name, job function or business solution, Oracle product used or service, or primary industry. So there are a wealth of options here for you to search for people to build those connections with and reach out to them. This benefit is available to OAUG members only. And you will want to decide when you're creating your profile if you want to be part of that OAUG membership directory so that people can reach out to you and ask questions. Right next to the Resources tab, we have the Publications tab. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Here we have quite a bit of very, very helpful information. You'll see first we have our OAUG Insight Magazine link. This is going to take you directly to the OAUG Insight Magazine. Remember, that's one of our highest rated member benefits. This is produced quarterly, and it is full of tips and tricks and lots of great information. If you are not receiving OAUG Insight Magazine, I certainly encourage you to do that. And if you are not receiving OAUG Insight Magazine, you can click on this link. And right here on the left-hand side, we do have this new Subscribe Today. Simply click this button that turns blue when you hover over it, and you can go ahead and subscribe so that you are getting the next copy of OAUG Insight Magazine in the mailbox in just a few weeks. We'll go back to the Publications tab. Right next to OAUG Insight, we have OAUG e-News. This link will take you to one of our largest and most comprehensive newsletters. OAUG e-News does come out on the 10th of every month, and I encourage you to make sure that you're looking at that, as it's a great way to keep up with what's going on with the OAUG community. Right underneath that, you'll see the Research Line link. This is a wonderful benefit for OAUG members only. The OAUG Research Line includes executive summaries, providing proprietary research results about trends of interest to Oracle applications users. Lots of fascinating research results to share with you there. Coming on down, we'll check on the OAUG Education Network. This will link you to our OAUG Education Network newsletter. It is produced on the last Wednesday of every month, and it is a quick recap of all of the educational opportunities coming up the following month. So if you're looking for webinars, vendor awareness sessions, conference paper database, anything else that's coming up that will help you gather information and education, OAUG Education Network is your great place to go and a one-stop shop to figure out what's going on. Right next to that, we do have the Support in Focus newsletter. Now, you'll remember that Support in Focus is a quarterly newsletter providing OAUG members with information and updates about the OAUG Customer Support Council that works directly with Oracle. This newsletter also includes tips and tools and resources for working effectively with Oracle support. Down here at the bottom, last but certainly not least, we have the OAUG Buyer's Guide. And remember, this is going to be produced once annually with the fall edition of OAUG Insight Magazine. It's a great way to find out who's who and who can help with solutions or solutions providers for the Oracle applications environment. We'll scroll back up to the top and click over to the Partners page. Here, I'd like to take just a quick moment to recognize and thank all of our STAR partners for this year. We have many of them, and they all do a fantastic job helping us share information and keep up to date with what's going on. And we'll drop down to the Vendor Awareness Session tab. The OAUG does work with our vendors to offer unique educational opportunities to OAUG users through vendor awareness sessions. These are free sessions that are provided throughout the week by OAUG associate members seeking to showcase their complementary products and services. So this is a wonderful resource for our OAUG members, and as you can see, we have quite a few vendor awareness sessions coming up over the next few weeks. So I certainly encourage you to look at all of those, figure out if any or all of them are of interest to you. When you find one that's of interest, simply click on the blue Register Today button right off to the right-hand side, and you can go ahead and get registered for these vendor awareness sessions. All right, everyone, I want to thank you so much for joining us today, and to remind you that if you ever need help with any of the OAUG member benefits or just have any questions in general, we are happy to help you. You can contact us by calling 404-240-0897 extension 2, or you can email us directly at membership@oaug.org. I'll take just a quick moment. If you have any questions, please go ahead and type those into the question box, and I'll be happy to answer those for you now. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. I certainly appreciate it. If you do have any questions, please remember you can always reach us by phone or email here. Thank you again for joining us. I wish you a happy rest of your Thursday and a wonderful weekend. Thank you.